Hello everybody and welcome to my knife review. I've done two videos so far on this knife, but they were several years ago whenever I didn't have very many things to say about the knife and personal opinions. It was just all on specs. But this knife has been with me through water, through sweat, through any kind of everyday cutting task. It's been there and it served me pretty well through it all. The blade is H1 steel. It holds a pretty good edge. I first started sharpening it on the Lansky crock sticks, and it put a just fine edge on it with the 20-degree setting. And then I updated to the wicked edge, and it did very well on it, which for a $300 set, that's to be expected. This knife retails like $60, or I should say it sells for about $60. I'm not sure the retail price. But it comes with the hourglass Spyderco pocket clip. It's like an anodized titanium. I'm unsure of the metal. Back whenever I was first researching it, seems like I heard someone say it was titanium. But the blade is... This blade's actually fairly large. The whole knife is a large knife. When I first got it, I was extremely surprised at how big this knife was. And it's a lockback design that holds extremely well, left, right, up and down, all the ways blade play could go. It's solid. And that is actually surprising whenever it comes to a knife that doesn't have steel liners. But it's held up over the years to all the test of whatever I could cut with it. I don't abuse my knives, and I try to use them for things that they're meant to be used for. But throughout all of that, it stayed very solid. And it's a fairly smooth knife. It fits well in the hand. The jimping does its job, gives you some good traction. The Spidey flick, I wouldn't say is very possible on this knife because it has so much of like a detent. It comes back down pretty hard. But it gives you an option to put a lanyard on it. I don't think you could fit 550 through it. I think you could do like tether cord. But overall, this knife has just really done well. Throughout the years that I've had it, it's done everything and more than I could ever ask for. I've gotten my money's worth several times over again with this knife. And if you're even thinking about purchasing this knife, I would highly recommend it. There's nothing that you're going to go wrong with on this knife. If you're wanting an everyday carry that's not going to rust, if you leave it out on the back porch and rain hits it, it's not going to rust up and you're going to ruin a knife. It's going to stay there, and there's not anything really to say about the corrosion. I've seen reviews of the Benchmade knives that are supposedly waterproof without rust, and I've seen the scales on them come off and look at the liners and they're actually rusted. But with this, they eliminate the liners, but it still gives you a good quality knife with no play, and the blade never rusts. I have heard that this H1 right here from the machining in the factory, that it can rust, but it hasn't happened to me on it. So overall, I would highly recommend the knife. If you're looking to get a good knife, I would highly recommend this, and I've recommended it to a lot of friends. I have a link in the description box to Amazon where you can purchase this knife, and that's where I got mine from, and I hope that you enjoy yours whenever you get yours. I hope all of y'all have a great day.